Kalikasang hapon sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon. It is really my pleasure and I'm so honored to be joining you all today to launch Earth Hour campaign here in the Philippines, particularly in the presence of our WWF International Director General, Mr. Marco Lambertini, and of course our local government partner, Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista, as well as our board chair, Vince Perez, and also our trustees from the board, and of course with all of you. Mr. Lambertini's visit, as we all know, here in the Philippines is very timely. He and other members of the delegation of the French President Francois Hollande are here to highlight the urgent need to create lasting action against climate change. Our country absorbs some of the world's most violent typhoons. Climate change and their impacts like extreme weather events, as well as slow onset impacts like sea level rise, are realities we are all too familiar with. Ondoy, Sendong, Pablo, Yolanda, Hagupit. These are names which are seared in the collective memory of Filipinos. And yet, there is something that we can all do. The global theme and call to action for Earth Hour 2015 is to use our power to change climate change. Let us not underestimate this power, and this video will tell you why. You'll probably play the video in a little while. But Earth Hour began 8 years ago in Sydney, Australia, out of the hope that we can make a stand against climate change. The hour inspiration would be a moment where people can come together, gather, and celebrate to protect the planet regardless of age, gender, culture, or even religion. So little did we know that it would kickstart a global revolution for people to take action on climate change, or that the simple act of turning off your lights for an hour would become an iconic symbol of people's concern to care for the planet. Thus, Earth Hour has grown to become the world's largest mass participation event in history, mobilizing hundreds of millions of people around over 160 countries, 7,000 towns and cities across the world. This year, Earth Hour Philippines official switch-off ceremony will take place in Quezon City Memorial Circle. So very beautiful. We are truly grateful and we really thank the Quezon City local government for partnering with us in the celebration of Earth Hour this year. And as you all know, we're really pleased that we're now part of the roster of celebration for the highlights of Quezon City's 25th Diamond Jubilee. One thing that people can look forward to for this year is, come in your colorful outfits, because we will Zumba for the planet this year at Quezon City. So through this event, people can dance for the planet in a fun and meaningful way. But beyond that fun, for us in the Philippines, Earth Hour has gone beyond the 60 minutes lights off to become a vehicle for people to achieve environmental outcomes. Ever since Earth Hour 2010, we have implemented long-term climate solutions to encourage individuals, businesses to go beyond the hour. This program seeks to turn the inspiration of Earth Hour into the actions of every hour. Our dynamic climate change and energy team has reached out to local government units to establish Liga para sa Klima, wherein we tackle the issues of climate adaptation, energy efficiency, and renewable energy. Our environmental life skills team have educated thousands of elementary school students about what's at stake in a climate-defined future and how our young heroes have a very important part to play. This year, we are working with our partners to carry out the following initiatives: solar power piloting and deployment of solar lighting systems, all-weather urban corridors, energy efficiency audit, rainwater harvesting, and Liga para sa Klima. So I'm very pleased and delighted that our partners are here today. They will talk a little bit while about what are their pledges for Earth Hour and some of the initiatives that they've been doing. So now that we have switched off, now that we have gone beyond, how can Earth Hour reach higher grounds? In 2014, Earth Hour Global community launched Earth Hour Blue, an all-encompassing global crowdfunding platform for the planet. It completed the shift from Earth Hour the event, which is just a switch off, to Earth Hour the movement. Thus, anyone can help fund, support, and share active environmental and social projects all across the world. Earth Hour Blue's crowdfunding campaigns aim to raise support for the most pressing environmental issues of our time. We have a unique opportunity here to harness the power of the crowds for meaningful change. Last year, Earth Hour Philippines entry was Bangkas for the Philippines. It comes on the heels and anchored on helping fishing communities to get back on their feet after losing their boats due to Typhoon Yolanda. Supporters of Earth Hour were able to crowdfund a total of 67,000 US dollars for about 20 crowdfunding projects across the world. And more than 10% of that amount raised went, or specifically 7,300 US dollars went to donations for Bangkas for the Philippines. So I think we should congratulate ourselves for being able to do that. And we're very grateful and thankful to the Earth Hour global community and even lots of supporters here in the Philippines who really help keep hope afloat through Bangkas for the Philippines. But this year, for 2015, Earth Hour Philippines is reaching out to far-flung communities who have no access to electricity. Thus, picture yourself when the lights go dark on Earth Hour on March 28th. Just picture yourself. That's only 1 hour of darkness. Now, picture yourself enduring a power outage every night.
Globally, more than 1.3 billion people are energy poor. This means that they don't have a steady and reliable access to electricity. In the Philippines, 15 million live in the dark, relying instead on expensive and dangerous kerosene to illuminate their homes at night. This Earth Hour, we invite you to give the gift of light and power up the future.
This year, Earth Hour Philippines is targeting the distribution of solar-powered lamps to more than 1,000 residents to the island community of Beton in northern Palawan. WWF Philippines works in different parts of the country, and northern Palawan is one of our, the province of Palawan is one of our recipients of a number of projects that we are doing. So we would like to invite allies from the media to tell the public that they can actually log on. So Earth Hour is more than just lights off activity for an hour. It's really more than the iconic landmarks around the world switching off their lights. 8 years since this first switch off in Sydney, we are now seeing more extraordinary environmental outcomes on the way to achieving our long-term vision.
Ako po si James Dominguez. Ang laman po ng pinky ay krudo. Kapag natumba ng bata, magsunog ang bahay. Sa isang buwan, isang kalating galon na krudo. Nagastos ka ng 150.
nga pala si KJ Engineering. 11 years old po ako. Pag gumagawa po ako ng takbanganin ko, ang gamit ko po ay CD lang. Dahil po wala kaming solar at wala rin po kaming kurente, kaya nag-date lang po kami sa activity. Gusto ko po makatapos ng pag-aaral at pag nakatapos na po ako, gusto ko maging isang guro. At pag may trabaho na po ako, gusto kong matulungan na magulang ko sa mga pangangailangan sa bahay.
Thank you. This project is now online, submitted to Earth Art Global, and it's been, they've already wanted this project to be up on stream. So do tell people to log on to wwf.org.ph/Earth Hour. This 2015, we invite you to use your power to change climate change and to give the gift of life. So thank you and see you under the stars in March 20.